just to show you, I'm on Amazon.co.uk. I'm in my wish list, and a little while ago I added, well, I already had this particular hard drive in my wish list, okay, and there's a very similar model that I've also got in the wish list. So as you can see, I've got two in the wish list. One is called the HDLX4 and one is called the HDLC4. Do you see the difference? Okay, now they basically they spin at different speeds and at different prices, so there's two different models. Basically this model here was not showing up in my wish list. That was just, it disappeared. The second one was showing up and all the other things on my wish list were there, but that was not there. I looked through the entire wish list, I pulled it down, I went back up, I looked again, I thought, where's it gone? I knew it was in the wish list. And I had it set to once 6, so maybe in the past when I first added this I decided I wanted to buy 6 of them. I'll explain why that, well, you'll see in the conversation I had with support why that's changed to 3. So now I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to film for you. What I did was I copied, well, you'll see, I copied and pasted the support chat I had into a Word file so that I could edit out the full name of me. I don't want to give away my full name, but anyway, here's the entire conversation for you to read. I'm not going to film it at reading speed, so pause the video when you need to read certain sections. So like pause it, read that bit. Okay, so I'm just going to film the entire thing. I'll stop every now and then so that you can pause the video and read it. And this is by 1:44 AM. I'm explaining to him that there's an item missing from my wish list. I cannot see it, and I say I can't see it. There is an error. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to explain to the person. Something that I put in my wish list just isn't there. It's not visible to me at all. Then he did something his end. He could do something at his computer screen that made it possible for that item to then show up on my computer screen. So that item then appeared on my wish list, so I could see it again. And then he just lost me going on about desired quantity and purchase quantities. Just absolutely baffled. You can see it's 2 AM, so I'm tired. Hopefully I'm not making myself look like a complete fool in this conversation, but to me it just made no sense what he was going on about. It needed a better explanation. So there you say, I changed it to 6. I had desired quantity of that item to 6 because when I had it set at I wanted 6, it caused this problem for the thing to not show up at all. I decided to drop it down to 3 to say that I want 3 of them. 6 caused a problem, so I thought I'll drop it down to 3. And then when I said, why can't I desire to buy 6 or 10 or whatever, he said, you can. And he said, do you want to change it to 10? And I said, well, this doesn't make any sense, because I just had it set to 6, and when I had it set to 6 it didn't show up in my wish list. So do you see the farce I'm having? This just doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, my stress level was unbelievable. And eventually I got so frustrated. I'm not being racist. I've got friends from all different colours, nationalities, religions. I said I need to speak to someone that's English, because I was starting to think this was some kind of language barrier. The person, you know, this is an Indian call centre, so their English is not their first language. And the first thing this person said to me, I'm from India, but I can help you. Now, obviously that's supposed to be can, I'll give him that. It's just a typo, I presume, but still, you get the point. I want someone English to speak to. And then the other, they switched people, and I gave them time to read the previous conversation, but as you can see, it's now 2:25 AM. And I got to the point where I just told them, you know, that's it. I don't want to buy them from Amazon now. This is just ridiculous. And then they offered to call me back. Obviously, I don't want a phone call at 2:30 in the morning, so I said, so we've arranged for them to phone me tomorrow, midday. And I said this conversation should be used in training Amazon staff to show just how badly things can go, because I mean, seriously, I will not be buying those hard drives from Amazon. Even if this all goes right, I am not purchasing them from Amazon. I'll buy them from somewhere else, and to be perfectly honest, I know where I can get them for cheaper anyway. But it's the principle of the thing. They should have shown up on my wish list, and they didn't. Amazon have got a serious problem with their website. Whether they're willing to acknowledge it or not, I don't know. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Tell me what you think. I might record the phone conversation I have later today. Maybe I'll upload that for you to listen to and see how they try and resolve it. Maybe I won't be able to do that because I won't be able to edit out sound. They're probably going to say my full name and my mobile number and my address and all stuff like that, so I might not be able to do that. I'll have to type up what they say. But anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Bye bye. What a farce.